Hey y'all, and thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, if you like what you see, girl, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe. Okay, do not be afraid to come through the building, hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting it in with all of these good old tarot messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, girl, please go ahead and hit me up at dftarottea@gmail.com, baby. If you would like to come on, join us over on the Divine Feminine side of things. We're still building some kind of community. Go ahead, hit me up, girl, over on Patreon, which is in the link below this video in the bio section. Go ahead, hit me up on Facebook, girl, in the link, okay, that's in the bio section below this video, okay? Also, if you would like to make a little love offering to this channel, girl, dftarottea at CASHAPP or PayPal. Yes, y'all, we about to go ahead and get into it, okay? Pause. We got a little something we're going to talk about right quick, real quick. Before we get into this reading, y'all, we're about to go ahead and jump into Isaiah 5 and 20, okay? Isaiah 5 and 20 tells us, oh, y'all, women study Bible, okay? People always ask which Bible this is. There it is, girl. There she is. The woman studied Bible, okay? Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Okay? Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sights. Woe to those who are heroes at drinking wine and champions at mixing drinks, who acquit the guilty for a bribe but deny justice to the innocent. Therefore, as tongues of fire lick up straw and as dry grass sinks down in the flames, so their roots will decay and their flowers blow away like dust. For they have rejected the law of the Lord Almighty and spurned the word of the Holy One of Israel. That's Isaiah 5 and 20 to 24. Okay. Listen. Y'all, we know that right now we are in a time where this is kind of just the what's going on. Okay. We're seeing a lot of people that were placed up in high places at the mountaintop. Okay. Based upon their willingness to call evil good and good evil. Okay, their willingness to celebrate demonic energies and activities. Their willingness to try to bring the divine collective into celebrating evil and calling it good. Okay, wanting to get us to participate in carnal activities, okay? Again, we're seeing the whole shakedown in the music industry right now. We're also seeing that a lot of the people that were in the so-called church spaces were doing these same things, okay? And I saw something that I just wanted to say and talk about. Y'all, I saw the divine ones on a mountaintop cliff near the water. Very dark water. Karmic waters, okay, waters that are full of Leviathan, waters that are full of Python energies, waters that are full of, you know, demonic things, mysteries, howling souls. These waters are trying to come up that mountaintop towards the divine feminine, the divine collective, masculine, all of us. They are not able to get up that water because what you have to up that mountaintop, because what you have to remember is that, you know, the Most High is the God of all things, right? So just because they want to come towards us does not mean that they can. Just because they want to pull us down into their filth doesn't mean that they can. However, what I'm seeing is some of the divine collective literally falling off of the cliff into the waters. And what I heard in relationship to that is those are divines that lose their faith, that start believing that it is not possible for the Most High to be greater than these marine spirits. When we know, you can just look anywhere in the Bible, the Lord overcame Leviathan, chaos, darkness, all these different things. But for those that get weak and weary and start to think to themselves, man, I might as well just give up, you know, losing your faith and falling into these waters. This is how the demonic one, this is how the marine spirits are getting souls. Many of them, some choose the path. We know that. Some was born in the way. We know that. Some of them are of our collective that simply lose their faith and lose their footing and fall into karmic waters. Understand that karmic waters cannot get us. These waters were not making it up the mountaintop, up onto the hedge that we were on. These waters can hope to, these waters can wish to, And that's exactly what they're going to be doing, hoping to and wishing to, okay? They're not going to be able to make it up that pathway to us. So it is important in these times where literally right now the karmic waters are filled with these energies, okay, that are hoping to collect, especially us, that they're not able to do. Also, y'all have to understand too, the planet itself, environmentalism, y'all. Many of these waters have been disrespected. They have been poisoned. And these karmic leaders out here that don't understand nature, that don't understand spirituality, that do not have the mind of any of the indigenous religions or understandings that some of us are more familiar with, many of these karmic leaders, they have poisoned these waters. They have poisoned the land. They have poisoned the airwaves. They have poisoned the people through the airwaves via toxic thoughts, thought frequencies, signals, all types of filth. All types of filth. Okay? All of these things are playing a role in these angry waters, y'all. It's not a game. Y'all know that Yemeya is on those waters, okay? We know that Mami Wata is on those waters. There are all these water spirits that are being disrespected. Y'all, the spirits of so many of our lost West African slaves that came over here, or enslaved African people, okay, who came over here on boats, some of them tossed aside like cargo. Many of their spirits are still on these waters that are being totally disrespected. So there's a lot of angry energy in these waters. And then you have these dark spirits, marine spirits, these people that are out here acting like good is evil and evil is good and all this old foolishness. Okay? That want to collect our souls because they're in these spaces with these water gods and goddesses that are not happy. In these dark places, dark spaces. With these ancient deities. And many of them have fallen into disgusting energies, demonic energies. And they're in these spaces trying to pull at us. Do not let yourself fall out of prayer. That's all I'm here to say. Do not let yourself fall out of these scriptures. You do not want to be one that, remember, the Most High has you up high. You're protected. Only your loss of faith, or only your falling prey to karmic pressures, peer pressure, if you will, and saying, I might as well do whatever filth is being done. I might as well fall prey to the archetypes of the bull. I ain't gonna say the word, y'all. The Lord, the Bible is open. Okay? But falling prey to the archetypes of the nonsense. Those are the only things that can sink your battleship as it relates to divine energy. Okay? I literally saw us falling weary and falling. And it's just no reason for it. The voice of God is still with us. The voice of God is still what's going to dictate the pace. Even in this space where all this darkness, ugliness, folks is going down in major ways. We finding out they're abusing the women, the children, and all these other ugly things that are occurring around us every day. They have fallen into these dark spaces. They're involved and invested in these ugly things. And they want us to go along with it, believe in it, literally fall for it and fall to it. And be a part of these karmic waters. Okay? To be at war with marine spirits that are fighting for their position in the spiritual realm. Because these karmic energies that are out here in these waters, these demonic energies have no place. With some of these goddess energies, these fallen, like I said, we have so many, y'all, the waters are so full of spirits, energies, entities, mysteries. Okay? It's different. It's a lot going on. So those of us that are still up above in the earth realm, protected in the arms of the Most High, let's just make sure we stay prayed up. You know, continue to remember who God is, and it's not any of these, you know, false idols that's in the earth that are falling before our eyes in all types of crime and filth. that want to pull us into their same way of being. Because as we see right here in the word, but we're seeing it in front of us, these people, their roots will decay, okay, and their flowers will blow away like dust, okay. There's nothing in this for them. So don't lose faith. Don't lose sight of who you are. Don't allow karmic energies that come into your life to thwart you. We can't be thwarted. We can only thwart ourselves, okay? So that was just a little moment, okay? If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, okay, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Do not be afraid to hit that bell. If you want to be here every single time me and the T team are up in here getting in with all of these good old Bible messages, okay? If you would like a personal reading from me, girl, dftarottea@gmail.com. If you are still around at this point in the reading, go ahead and put 1050 in the comments because we on the 10-minute and 50-second mark right here. If you want to go ahead and send me a little love offering to this channel, girl, dftarottea at Cash App or PayPal. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.